Hello, and welcome to the readings for January 15th through the 31st. I'm going to do every single sign. There's going to be timestamps in the description box for each and every sign, so you guys can just go ahead and click on your sign there. And I will basically be pulling 2 cards for the predicted energies for each sign, and then I will clarify those cards. I highly recommend you watch your sun, moon, and rising so that you can get a full picture for your predicted energies. And as per usual, we're going to start off with earth signs. Let's go Virgo. Show me Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Predicted energies for January 15th through the 31st. Oh my gosh, Jay Lopez. No, I'm thankfully fine. So is my family. How about you? Are you in that area that it's affected? Okay, 3 of Wands. Okay, Virgo, 3 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You are basically waiting and predicting that a brand new beginning is going to happen soon. Now, we're going to see if this new beginning is in love or if this is just an exciting new beginning for you. But essentially, there is a lot of excitement surrounding this brand new beginning. It hasn't happened yet, but it's almost like you're showing me, I know that it's coming. It's literally right around the corner. I know that it's coming. I just don't know exactly when. So let's clarify. We'll start off with the 3 of Wands. See what this anticipation is all about. And of course, guys, if this resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Oh my gosh, Jay Lopez, thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing right now. I can't even imagine how difficult that is and just how literally no words. Okay, Virgo, you get the 9 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Magician. You've been manifesting here. There's a lot of manifesting happening for you, and you have been manifesting up until this point. The problem is you're really stressing out. And when I say really stressing out, I mean like you are really up in your head about this manifestation and how long it's taking it to come to fruition. So I don't know if you've been manifesting the same thing for quite a while, or if you've been manifesting a new beginning, or whatever it is that you've been manifesting, right? You're very clear with the universe about what you want, how you want it to look, what you're expecting. And you're showing me, I kind of thought it would be here by now. Now, I trust the universe. I know the universe is going to deliver. I know the universe is going to bring me my desires and my manifestations, but I'm starting to get stressed about like, where is it? Why is it not happening? And so what you're doing is you're kind of conflicted, right? 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're showing me that like on the one hand, you're like, I trust the universe. I believe my higher self. I'm aligned with my higher self, all of that. On the other hand, you're like, okay, well, where is it? Where is it? It's been a week. It's been a month. It's been a year. It's been whatever. Why is this taking so freaking long? And so it does stress you out. That time aspect does stress you out. I don't see you completely like losing hope and being like, oh, this is never going to happen. I give up. But like it's taking a little longer than you would like. That doesn't sit well with you. You're not a fan of waiting. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands, Virgo. And of course, like I said, if this resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Or drop a heart if you're watching this live. Yes, Daryl. Yes. 1,000%. Okay, Ace of Wands is clarified by the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Whatever this new beginning is, whatever it is that you're looking to essentially bring this new exciting beginning, whether it's a relationship, whether it's an exciting new venture, whatever it is, you're showing me, you know that it's going to make you very, very happy. Okay, and I'm not just saying like, oh, you know, this is going to make me happy like I just bought a new car. It's going to make you genuinely happy. And it has to do with love because you're showing me the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Whoever this is, you're focusing your energy on. You have a lot of love for them. You genuinely care about them. And you have deep, deep, deep emotions for them. And so you know that essentially by rekindling this and starting over and picking this up, it will make you very, very, very happy. However, you're also showing me that the waiting is really the hardest part for you. So if I had to summarize your reading in like one word or one phrase, it's like you're done waiting. You don't want to wait anymore. You've been waiting long enough as far as you're concerned. And you're like, I don't want to just wait. Like, I want things to happen. I've been manifesting. Like, what am I missing? What do I need to do? What am I like not analyzing correctly? It's frustrating for you. It is frustrating for you because you know that once you get this, once this happens, it will genuinely make you so happy. So happy. But it's not here yet. This new beginning, this new start, it's not here yet. And so the waiting is really problematic for you. Okay, Virgo, tell me how you really feel. Okay, let's take a look at Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January. Also, guys, if you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended bonus readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You can't get these readings anywhere else, and you can find this. You can subscribe on my website, or I will include the link in the replay of this video. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you get the Page of Wands and the 10 of Wands. You're trying, bottom of the deck, you get the Star. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, so you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart. You're essentially showing me you're trying to stay optimistic. You're trying to stay very, very positive through, I'm not going to say like a difficult time, but something's weighing on you. So whatever it is that feels heavy, whatever it is that's weighing on you, you're really trying to not let it get the better of you. You're trying to kind of keep that fire, that excitement, that lively energy that you're known for, right? Because when things are good for you, Taurus, you're really fun to be around, but it's a little hard. It's a little bit difficult. Well, Georgie, just head over to my website, unicorntarot.com, and you can subscribe there. I actually just sent out a bonus reading, but you can subscribe and then you'll get next week's reading. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands, Taurus. Four of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. You're holding on to this belief or this hope that whatever it is that you're feeling conflicted about, it's going to get resolved. So I don't know if this conflict is between you and somebody else, or if this is just an internal conflict for you where you're like A versus B, or I should do this versus I should do that. Whatever it is, excuse me, that you're feeling conflicted about, you're showing me I'm trying to stay optimistic, and I'm really, really, really trying to hold on to hope that eventually, like, this whole situation will resolve itself and I'll move into much calmer energy, much more balanced energy. Like, this won't weigh on me. This won't bother me as much. And I'll just be able to feel happy. It's not that you're even going to resolve this conflict. It's almost like physically you're going to remove yourself from this conflict. So either you're conflicted with somebody else and you're like, this person's going to like see their way out of this picture, so this isn't going to be a problem for me anymore. Or there's something about you like physically removing yourself from the conflict, the difficulty, and just essentially being like, this is the conflict, I'm going this way. I'm going towards happiness. And you are doing it. It's just a little bit difficult for you. It's a little bit difficult for you. But you're trying to stay optimistic through this whole thing. Very vague, Taurus. You want to fill me in on the details? What is this conflict? What is this drama about? Let's look at the 10 of Wands. See what is weighing on you, or what's so difficult for you for these 2 weeks, or 3 weeks almost. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. It's difficult for you to feel in control. You're showing me you're investing a lot of energy. You're really focusing a lot of work and a lot of energy here in the 3D world towards having this brand new beginning, starting over, whether it's in a relationship or a career, etc. Whatever it is you're focusing your energy on, you're showing me like I'm very excited about it, and it's kind of like a new beginning for me. The problem is it's very, very hard for you to kind of stay in control or keep all your ducks in a row, because you're showing me whatever this thing is that I'm like investing my energy in, I have history with it. So it's either a relationship and this is somebody that you've got history with in the past, or you're like, I've tried this hobby, I've tried this business venture once, it didn't work, it didn't like really pan out, and so now I'm trying it again, but I'm really afraid of like missing something and then ending up in the same place that I was in the past. I do see this more so being a fear of yours. You are, I'm not going to say control freak, but you definitely do like to feel like you have all your ducks in a row. And whatever the situation is, you don't have all your ducks, or sorry, you don't feel like you have all your ducks in a row, but it's mainly just the past overshadowing the present and affecting your judgment and your ability to really, really feel confident that wherever you're focusing your energy, it's going to pan out the way you want it to. So get out of your head, Taurus. Get out of your head. Okay, let's take a look at Capricorn. Show me Cappy, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 15th through the 31st. Okay. You get the Star and you get the Chariot. Wow, these are both major arcana cards, which means the energies that you're about to experience are pretty deep. Oop, bottom of the deck, you get the World. 3 major arcana cards. These are intense energies coming your way for these 2 weeks, so be prepared. Overall, very, very positive though. Not only are you moving from like a difficult, dark period into a much more positive, much more optimistic energy, you're literally moving from darkness to light, right? It's also happening very, very quickly, and it's happening in a divinely aligned and divinely guided type of way. So whatever it is that's happening for you, whatever cycles you're closing out, right? You're closing them out for good. You're not going to repeat them. And the universe is showing me this is also aligned for you. Like you're not just doing this and then you're going to end up regretting this later. It's literally like happening for you. It's working for you, and it's all divinely guided for you, which I love. Thank you, Chandru. Let's take a look at the Star. See what this is all about for you. Yep. King of Cups, Temperance, 10 of Cups. All 3 earth signs thus far have gotten the 10 of Cups in their energy. That's so interesting. Yeah, you're essentially showing me, Cappy, that what you want, what you really, really, really want is love. You want deep, deep love that has a lot of harmony, a lot of balance in it, and that makes you feel genuinely happy. You're showing me you're either you have somebody particular in mind, right? Or you're showing me like I'm kind of getting over the pain of losing someone, losing a connection, breaking up with someone. And what I'm asking the universe for, not even manifesting, what I want is love. Deep, intense love that's harmonious, that's balanced, that's literally like, look at this. 2 cups, they're equal, they're balanced, they both hold the same amount of liquid, and it genuinely makes you happy. You do have, I will say this, Cappy, you do have this internal fear of like things not working out. So I don't know if you really fear failure when it comes to relationships or when it comes to love, or maybe it's just like your track record up until this point where you're kind of like, oh, I really don't want to like fail at this love thing again. But your desire is for love, for deep, deep, deep love. So you guys got somebody particular in mind, or is this just in general? Let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at the Chariot. Oh. 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands. It's hard. It's hard for you. It's hard for you to essentially get past something. You're showing me like I'm the energy that you're in right now, right? So imagine that you're like literally right here. It's hard for you to walk away from this. And I'm not just talking like walk away physically. It's like energetically remove yourself from this. Logically, you know you should. Logically, you know which direction you're meant to move in. You know what you need to do. Like you've planned this all out. You have like literally step by step of what you need to do, where you need to go, which direction you need to move in. You know all this. It's just an energy of like, it's hard for me to actually take action. And so what you're doing is you're waiting. You're waiting and waiting and waiting because you're hoping that if you wait long enough, you'll eventually somehow magically end up back in this place of like emotional stability and emotional fulfillment. And then you won't actually have to deal with this hard part. Just so you know, the universe is trying to guide you in a specific direction. Now, of course, you have free will. You don't have to listen. But I can see how difficult it is for you to keep resisting this and to not actually like align and listen to what the universe is saying. Because you can hear it. You can sense it. You know what the universe is saying. It's just you don't want to take action because you're hoping if you just hold out long enough, everything will kind of work itself out and you'll be back to this like emotionally balanced and emotionally fulfilled energy. Interesting. Okay, earth signs, that is what I have for you. Let me just sip my coffee and then we'll move over to water signs. Nope, I want this deck. Okay, let's do Cancer. Show me Cancer energies for January 15th through the 31st. Show me Cancer energies, January 15th through the 31st. Okay, Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Wow. So Cancer, not only is there love, mutual love here, what you feel for your person, this person feels for you right back. Okay, I can see you guys moving towards higher levels of commitment, especially here with the Hierophant. And you're very, very excited about this too. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of excitement. This feels really, really good. This connection, this person, this energy, they feel really, really good to you. So let's clarify. Let's go with the Knight of Wands. And if this resonates, guys, make sure to watch your January predicted energies because this is January 15th through the 31st. January predicted energies is already up on the channel. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Oof. Oh boy. And bottom of the deck, you get the Hierophant again. Are you in a committed relationship already? Because you're showing me I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth between wanting to like do my own. It's not even wanting to do my own thing. It's essentially like, you know, for lack of a better term, having my fun, right? Being a F-boy, being an F-girl, etc., right? So you like having your fun, you like flirting, you like the attention, and then that's on the one hand, but then on the other hand, you're also showing me, but this connection that I'm in or I want to pursue, where I want it to go to higher levels of commitment, I feel like it's the Lovers, and I don't want to lose this connection, and I don't want to give this up. So you're kind of torn between doing your own thing, having your fun, you know. It's not even really being single, but it's more so kind of like, I like to flirt with this person, and I like attention from this person, you know. So you're torn between that versus really fearing that this type of behavior is going to cause the loss of this connection, which you view, like I said, as the Lovers, as a soul connection. This isn't just somebody that you're like, oh, you know, I can take them or leave them. No, like this person and this connection means a lot to you, and you really don't want to lose them, but you also don't really want to give up your playful, shall we say, ways. Oof, you got to choose though. You can't have both, can you? Or maybe you can, I don't know. Let's take a look at the Queen of Cups, because there is definitely love here. Let's see, Queen of Cups. Oh, what flew out? Oh, Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. You love this person very much. You do. And they love you right back. Now, this is a soul connection. You're showing me the Lovers. You're showing me the Six of Cups. This is a soul connection in the 5D. It's also a soul connection here in the 3D. The problem is it's not really a problem. It's just more so you have this kind of like back and forth energy between, there's this fear of like fully committing to this, because what happens if it ends, right? It's going to really, really hurt. And so what you're doing is you're kind of really letting yourself only feel this much of the energy of the love, when there's so much more available. There's so much more that you want to feel. There's so much more that this person is giving you. You're not letting yourself access that though. You're really, really, really limiting your energy. But you feel it. So it's almost kind of like you don't want to get wet, so you put a glove on, right? But then you just cut a hole in like one of the fingers so you can kind of feel the water a little bit, but like the rest of your hand is dry. And it's like, I know, stupid example, but essentially it's like you want to feel these feelings. The only reason you're trying to protect yourself or not feel them is because you don't trust, you don't have any guarantee that it's not going to end. And so that's why you're also kind of holding on to this, I'm my own person, I'm going to have fun, you know. But you know what this is. You know what this is. You know what this person means to you. You know how they make you feel. Like, you don't want fun. You don't want fun. You want higher levels of commitment with them. That's what you're looking for. Okay, Cancer, let's take a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising for January 15th through the 31st. Show me Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, January 15th through the 31st. 5 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Okay, so there's emotional fulfillment and emotional stability showing up here for you, but then there's also a lot of regret and remorse, and you looking back at the past with like, oh, I should have done this. I wish this would have happened. Why did this happen? Yada, yada, yada. Let's see. These are pretty polar opposites, but they're both cups. So it means your emotions are definitely coming into play during this period. First, let's start off with the 5 of Cups. I want to see what this regret, remorse, woulda, shoulda, coulda energy is all about. Don't be nervous, girl. Nerves ain't going to change the energies at all. Let's see. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Yes. So there is kind of you looking back at the past. There's conflict. There's definitely a conflict here between you and your person, okay? And it causes you a lot of pain. It causes you a lot of stress. It causes you a lot of anxiety. But you're not doing anything to resolve it. You're kind of showing me, both with the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, it's best to just keep my distance, and it's best to just kind of just wait this out, right? You do wish you handled things a little bit differently in the past. Maybe you wish you said things differently, or maybe you wish you handled the whole situation like what you did was different. But there's definitely an energy of like regret here. But I don't see you actually doing anything to like resolve it. Whatever this is that you're regretting, the outcome now is that you and this person are at odds. It's not like, you know, we can never get over this, but you guys are definitely at odds. It's kind of like I have a stick, you have a stick, and we're just going to battle it out. But you're not doing anything about it. You're just kind of waiting in the hopes that if you just wait long enough, and this is your belief, if I just wait long enough, like this will somehow resolve itself, this conflict will go away, like I don't have to actually act on my regret, like it'll get resolved. Part of you knows that's not true though, because you're showing me the 9 of Swords here. If you genuinely believe that it would get resolved, I don't think you'd have so much stress and anxiety around it. But I also don't see you doing anything about it. Let's take a look at the 9 of Cups here. Yeah, this is you. King of Cups, the Sun, and the 10 of Wands. You're showing me that you're having a little bit of a hard time being happy right now. Like, and when I say happy, I don't just mean like, oh, I bought a new car happy. This is like genuine happiness. The sun is like, you know, there's happiness radiating from every single pore in your body. Like the sun literally shines within you. And you feel content. I will say that. You feel content, you feel emotionally balanced, you feel emotionally fulfilled, but you don't feel happy, like true happiness. You're showing me like, I feel all right, but it's hard for me to get to that level of like true happiness. It's what you want. It's what you're desiring here, especially with the star. You're like, I want to actually be happy, happy, happy. The best way I could describe it is imagine you're craving like an ice cream cake, right? And somebody gives you like a chocolate chip cookie. You're like, okay, this hits my sweet tooth. Like it hits the spot. I have a chocolate chip cookie. It's fine. I'm okay with it, but it's not what I actually wanted, which is an ice cream cake. I'm not like happy. I'm just satiated. I'm good. I'm fine. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, but this doesn't have to do with a cookie or a cake. This has to do with like your internal happiness, your internal sense of emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, and just genuinely 5D happiness as well. Very, very interesting. Wow. I wonder why, what's the happiness? What are you missing to be happy? You know, do you even know? Some people genuinely don't know. Okay, let's take a look at Pisces. Pisces. Show me Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Predicted energies for January 15th through the 31st. No, we haven't done Sag. Sag is going to be second to last. Okay, Pisces, you get the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for the energies to turn around in a positive direction. Right now, the energies are kind of like meh, and you're showing me, I know that there's something much better coming. I know the energies are going to shift in a positive direction. Literally, Wheel of Fortune. Complete 180 with positive, really, really good energy. You're waiting for that. It's not here yet. You're waiting for it. So let's start off with the Two of Wands and see what's up with this waiting. Like, why do you need to wait? Why is it not here yet? Are you waiting in vain? Let's see. The Sun, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. Wow. You know you're not waiting in vain. You know that. You're showing me like I'm very aligned with my higher self. I'm very connected to my higher self. I know that what I'm waiting for is going to come. I'm crystal clear on that. Like there's not a doubt in my mind. Like as clear as the sun is, I know that. I feel very, very grounded. I feel very, very in control. I'm very confident that whatever it is I'm waiting for is going to happen. But you do feel stuck. You do feel stuck. It's almost like you're kind of waiting for that positive energy to come in, for that shift to happen, and you know it's coming, but you can't do anything. You're literally stuck in place until that happens. It's kind of like, imagine that you're waiting for like, I don't know, your license in the mail, right? You can't drive until you have your license, and you know your license is coming. There's no doubt. You took the picture, you paid the fee, you filled out the forms. You know your license is coming and you're waiting for it in the mail, but it hasn't shown up yet. And until you have your license, you can't start driving. That's kind of this energy. Like I'm waiting for the energies to shift. I'm waiting for something to get moving, get rolling. And like, I know it's going to happen, but I don't know when. And until that energy, that shift happens, I can't take action. Wow. What is this? Like, what is this shift about? I know it's not your license, but it's something much more powerful, much more intense. It's almost like the universe is keeping you stuck in place. It's like, are you ready? Get ready, Pisces. Okay, not yet, but it's coming. And you're like, okay, I'm ready, but like, let's go. This is intense energies. Again, this is not something like your license. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the Fool. You're waiting for a new beginning in love. That's what you're waiting for. You're showing me, I don't know when it's going to happen. You know it will, right? You just don't know when, especially with the Moon here. And you're not meant to know when, by the way. The universe is like divine timing is at play. Whenever the right time is, that's when it'll happen. But what you're waiting for is a new beginning in love. The energies to move in a positive direction. So either you're waiting to start over with somebody that you had an ending with or a falling out with or something like that. For those of you that are completely separated, you're waiting for that point where you're going to start over with somebody completely brand new. And again, it's not just the Ace of Cups where it's like a new beginning here in the 3D world. You're showing me the Fool. this is going to be like wiping the slate clean in the 5D as well. Like we are literally starting from scratch with the best energies, the most positive energies, only good vibes. And that's what you're waiting for. It hasn't happened yet, but it's coming and you can sense it and you know it, but you're like, I can't do anything until it actually happens. And you're right. I mean, you can't date yourself unless you want to, in which case, by all means, date yourself, love yourself, all of those things. Okay, we're going to move over to air signs. Let me just sip my coffee real quick. Alrighty, let's do air signs. Aquarius. Starting off with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, predicted energies for January 15th through the 31st. And of course, like I said, if this resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Okay, Aquarius, let's see. Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Fool and the Knight of Wands. I like this. There's excitement. There's passion. There's a brand new beginning. There is a lot of positive energy. Lots and lots and lots of positive vibes coming in your way, which I'm a huge fan of, okay? But you've got history with this person. So this new beginning, I feel like it's in love. Definitely feels like it's in love. This doesn't just feel like it's a new beginning for you. This feels like it's a new beginning romantically. Let's see. Oh, why is this camera out of focus? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's start off with the Fool. Let's see what this new beginning is all about. Okay, let's start off with the Fool. Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, Hermit, bottom of the deck, or a Virgo. Here's the thing. This person, up until this point, not necessarily this person, I would say more so this connection, has really, really kept you up in your head. You spent a lot of time thinking about this person, thinking about this connection. Is it going to work out? Should I do this? Should I do that? How should I approach this? Right? And you're showing me I'm over that phase. I'm done with the overthinking. I'm done with the scared thoughts. I'm done with the sleepless nights. I'm done with all of that. You're showing me that the way towards this brand new beginning, like you and this person literally turning over a new leaf, being like, hi, nice to meet you. We only have positive vibes, positive energies. It's coming. You're slowly working your way towards that, but you're making sure to do it very, very, very slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. And you're like, I'm not in any rush. I literally have there is nobody chasing me. I don't have to rush into this new beginning with you. We don't have to wipe the slate clean tomorrow or the next day. Let's move slowly. The feelings are there. This connection is there. There's literally no rush between you and I. Now, what's beautiful here is you've come to this understanding after really going deep within yourself and figuring out what aligns for you, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what you want, what you don't want. This is a soul connection. I can see that it may have slightly, we'll call it interesting history, right? Some good, some bad. You're moving past that. And you guys are moving past that together, by the way. I don't see any separation here. And so you're moving past that difficult period together, but you're taking it slow. You're moving very slow. You're not trying to rush into anything here, which honestly I'm a fan of. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands. Let's see the Knight of Wands. Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You got love here. There's love. I feel like you have this renewed passion within you following a conversation or some sort of communication. I want to say it's between you and your person, but it's not just between you and your person. Because notice how there's three people here. So either there's you and your person, right? That there's this connection, but then there's also somebody else, like a counselor, a friend, a family member. There's another energy showing up here. And you're showing me like, I love this person. You love the person that you're with, and you also have a lot of love for whoever this third energy is, right? Whether it's a counselor, friend, etc. But you're showing me like following this conversation, I feel this renewed excitement, this renewed passion. But you also have this renewed stress as well. So it's like this conversation was very, very positive for you, but it also brought up a whole new set of questions, which also stressed you out, or also caused you like a bit of like a headache of like, okay, I really just need to think about this. So whatever this convo was, it was good, but it also brought about some difficult aspects as well. Very interesting, Aquarius. Very, very interesting. Definitely has to do with the soul connection, but I do feel like this is more so about you within this like dynamic of a soul connection, right? It's not about the connection. It's about you interacting within this soul connection, if that makes sense. All right, let's take a look at Libra. Show me Libra, sun, moon, and rising for January, please. 15th through the 31st. And again, if this resonates, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. Okay, Libra, you get the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. You're very conflicted. And whatever this conflict is, you keep bouncing back and forth between this is the right thing to do. No, this is the right thing to do. No, I'll do this. No, I'll do that. No, I should do this. No, I should do that. Bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Cups. This has to do with love. And what I can tell you is that the love that you have for this person, for this connection, they feel it too. So it's not just you feeling this, it's your person feels this as well. So that's the good news. Now, let's see what it is you're conflicted about, okay? Oh, 1 second. There we go. No, this is for Libra. We already did Cancer. I will upload the replay for Cancer to my channel. The replay for all the signs is going to be available in about an hour, and I will add timestamps as well. Okay, let's see the 5 of Wands, see what this conflict is about. Seven of Wands, King of Swords, which is you, and the 5 of Pentacles. So here's the thing. You're very, very conflicted about what to do when it comes to this connection. On the one hand, you want to heal it. You want to fix it. You want to move away from this like icky, difficult period that you're in between you and this person. On the other hand, you're showing me there's so much resistance. There's so much friction. There's so much frustration with this person. It's kind of like, why am I dealing with this? And you're caught in the middle, by the way. Now, I'm not saying that you're completely innocent here, Libra, right? It takes two to tango, but I don't feel like you are the source of the conflict. I don't feel like you are the source of the friction, the frustration. I don't feel like you're the one necessarily causing that. And so on the one hand, you're showing me I don't want to lose this person. I don't want to lose this connection. They mean a lot to me. On the other hand, you're like, well, I'm kind of getting over this like friction and this resistance. Like I'm getting annoyed with it. So you don't really know what to do. You're very, very, very torn. In your ideal world, if you could just like snap your fingers and like make whatever you want to have happen, you would just heal this. It would literally just be like, we've healed this. We've moved past the difficult period. We're in a much better place. Like we're not in this like difficult energy anymore. But I don't see that necessarily happening, right? You can't just magically snap your fingers and fix everything. And so you're very, very torn about what to do. Let's take a look at the 2 of Pentacles. See what this about back and forth is for you, Libra. Oh. Oh, there you are. Justice, Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You're really conflicted about what to do between prioritizing yourself versus prioritizing this person who you're very, very drawn to. As far as you're concerned, you're like, this person is like the person for me. They're really attractive. They're really like physically attractive, energetically attractive. Like you don't want to give them up and you don't want to give this connection up. But on the other hand, it's also like, well, what's aligned for me? What do I do that sits well with me? What is the best course of action for me? Not just here in the 3D world, from like a higher self perspective. really, what do I need to do in order to get myself into like the best situation and the best position for me? Now, you're very confused, and because you're confused, when you're confused, you do not take action unless like you think things through 100 times over. And so before you get to this place of making a decision, right, you want to make sure that you're completely like balanced and leveled and you've thought everything through. And so I don't see you taking any action at this point. One thing you may fail to realize, Libra, is that this is a learning process for you. You are meant to learn something from this whole confusing back and forth. And so usually you're very logical, you're very practical, but in this specific situation, like I said, I do this, I should do this, I do that, I want this. You're confused because you're meant to learn something from this. And I don't know if you're quite at that learning point yet. The universe is kind of standing here, like holding the coin, being like, okay, well, this is a lesson for you, Libra. I don't know if you actually hear it. I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you are aware. Because I think you're so like, you're feeling very uncomfortable with the confusion and this like back and forth, that I don't think you see this little universe child in the background kind of holding a coin, being like, hey, there's a lesson here. I'm trying to teach you something. Hello. So yeah, Libra. Okay, Christine. Yeah, if this doesn't resonate for you, don't force it. And this reading is not for you. This is a general reading. Okay, let's take a look at Gemini. Show me Gemini, sun, moon, and rising for January 15th through the 31st. Show me Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, January 15th through the 31st. Okay. We get the Page of Wands and we get the Five of Wands. You're maintaining a lot of very positive energy, a lot of optimism when it comes to this conflict that you're experiencing between you and somebody that you share a very, very deep bond with. Now, you and this person, before I start this, I have to emphasize, you share a very, very deep bond. I'm not even saying that this has to be a romantic relationship. This could be a family member, a friend, whoever it is that you're at odds with or conflicted with. This person, energetically, they feel like home to you. They feel like your sanctuary, like the connection is very, very, very deep, which is letting me know that whatever this conflict is, you guys will be able to overcome it, which is probably why you're pretty optimistic about the possibility of overcoming it and resolving it as well. Hi, greetings. Let's see. Let's take a look with the Page of Wands. The World, the Empress, and the Justice, all major arcana. Yeah, something ended. There was a connection here. There was a relationship, that something here ended between you and somebody who, like I said, you view this person as like your other half, like on a soulmate level, right? Like, and again, soulmates can be friends, family members, romantic relationships, whoever this person is, they are the other half for you. Now, what's interesting is in this dynamic, you're the more masculine dominant energy. You're the one that kind of runs the show and what you say goes. Whereas this other person, at least from your perspective, they embody more of the like feminine, more of the like, you know, I'm not going to take action, you take action type of energy. Either way, you're very, very, very optimistic about the fact that you'll be able to set things right. You'll be able to restore divine balance here. You'll be able to really, really fix this connection on a deep, deep 3D and 5D level. So even though things ended, I don't really see you kind of like in despair and sadness and heartbroken and just devastated, because you're like, yeah, it ended. We closed out one cycle and now we're starting a new cycle. Just because, you know, one phase in the connection ended doesn't mean that the whole connection has permanently ended, which I love the way you're looking at it, by the way. That's a beautiful way of looking at things. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands. Excuse me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if it resonates for you. Clarify the Five of Wands for me, please. Two of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Strength. Yeah, this is love. This is love. This is romance. I can see that whatever this conflict is, it's come up in the past, okay? This isn't the first time this has come up. This has come up at least once before. And you're showing me like it's difficult for me because twofold. One, it's difficult for you because you're like, why are we revisiting this again? Like, why is it coming up again? Why is this here? Why is this causing friction between us? Why do we have this conflict? The second part is you do have a little bit of shame, I should say, surrounding how you handle things. So either how you handle things in this recent go around or the time before. There's a little bit of shame and embarrassment there. And if I'm being honest, Gemini, that's not an emotion that you feel very comfortable dealing with. You're showing me it's hard for me to kind of feel this shame or feel this embarrassment, which obviously shame and embarrassment is not an emotion anybody wants to feel. But for you in particular, for some reason, when it comes to this romantic relationship, it's very difficult. It's very hard for you to experience this and feel it. Now, it could be because you feel possibly responsible for creating this conflict, right? It takes two to tango and you're like, maybe it's not just the other person that caused this. But again, none of this seems too serious, too deep to the point where it's like, that's it, it's over, we're never going to fix this, we're never going to get back together. It's none of that. It's really not that deep. You guys will be able to fix this and, right the wrongs and all of that. It just might take time. Right now, you're very optimistic. I can't see your person's energy. Some of you, like I said, may be dealing with a Libra or a Leo. Or a Taurus. Doesn't have to be those signs, but those are the ones that I'm seeing. You guys will get past this. It's pretty much just a question of when, not if. Okay, let me sip my coffee and we will move over to fire signs, Leo, Sag, and Aries. Excuse me. Okay, let's do Leo. Show me Leo. Sun, moon, and rising. January 15th through the 31st energies. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, you got the Four of Wands, which flew out of the deck, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. This is love. And bottom of the deck, there you are, the sun, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful energy. There's a strong bond. There's a strong connection. And this is a very secure connection as well. And what I love even more is that, first of all, you're showing up in your truest form here, which is letting me know that you're being authentic in this connection. You're not hiding parts of yourself. You're not concealing parts of yourself. You're not trying to present in a way that's not you. Like, you are showing up in your full Leo glory. Like, this is me, warts and all. And your person loves it, by the way. The second thing that I love here is the fact that you are able to give love to this person freely and openly and authentically, and you're able to receive it as well, which is so, so, so hard to do sometimes for you fire signs. You give. You have such a hard time accepting. And I see you being able, at least in this connection, to do both. So let's look at the Four of Wands. Let's learn more about this bond that you share. And of course, if this reading resonates, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings, bonus readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. The link to subscribe is going to be in the description box if you're watching the replay, or you could just go to my website and subscribe there. Queen of Wands, Strength, Page of Cups. This is you. This is you to a T. Leo, listen, this is amazing energy. I love how honest and authentic you are. You're not only showing up in your truest, most beautiful, radiant, magnetic Leo form here in the 3D world, you're also showing up in the 5D, right? With the sun and the strength. Those are all cards which are you, your truest, purest energy. I don't know what it is about this bond which makes you feel so safe and secure and comfortable to be yourself and show up as yourself, because literally you are glorious. In tarot, you are the sun. The sun, okay? That's you. And literally, you are the sun, and everything and everybody revolves around you. And in this connection, you're showing up in that way. And I love that because it's so rare to see. I don't know if you can hear how excited I am, but like, it's really so, so, so rare to see that energy. Now, when it comes to the emotions, do I feel like you're letting your person know just how like amazing and incredible and like, are you diving in headfirst emotionally? No. You're showing up as your authentic self. You're fully enjoying this connection. But when it comes to the feelings, you're like, I like you. I care about you. Like, I'll take it or leave it. It's fine. You're not showing me like, oh, I really love you. I think about you. I dream about you, You're not doing that. You're keeping it cool. But I can say that this connection is very beautiful because it allows you to show up as yourself. Okay. I love that. Oh, I'm so glad that this resonated for you, Rosalind. Like, honestly, I'm so like, I love this energy. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yes. So like I said, you are able to give love to this person. You're able to receive love from them. They really excite you. The passion, wink, wink, is definitely there. If you get my drift about what I mean when I say passion and excitement, the adult kind. So that's definitely there. However, you do carry a little bit of, I'm not going to say trust issues. You just don't fully trust this person yet. Now, it could be because this is completely new. It could be like maybe you're not used to feeling so authentically yourself and free in a connection. I don't know. There is a little bit of trust showing up, a little bit of lack of trust here, but it's like, I can only trust you as far as I can throw you. And right now I can't throw you very far. So, I trust you to a degree. That is kind of the way you would experience that is like, you may feel like a little bit of like an emotional wall showing up for you internally where you're like, oh, I want to like express myself more. I want to tell them how I feel, but I'm not going to do that. I want to wake up and text them that I miss them, but I'm not going to do that, right? Because you don't want to get played. You don't want to end up being the clown here. Again, the lack of trust, but that's okay. I do feel like you're going to get over that with time because especially with this connection making you feel so safe and secure and like really show up as who you are, warts and all, I feel like you're not really going to have that trust issue for very long. But it is showing up at least a little bit for you in the next 2 weeks. Oh, I love it though. This connection is so beautiful, Leo. Genuinely, honestly, authentically. Okay, let's take a look at Sag. Show me Sagittarius. Sun, moon, and rising. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Happiness, stability. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Happiness is there. What is this energy? Is this you, Sag, or is this your person? Let's clarify and see, because you always throw me for a loop, Sag. It's never straightforward with you, is it? No, it's not. So let's see. Clarify the Ten of Cups for me, please. Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, and the World. Something's making you happy. Something's making you very happy. You're at odds with this person. You were at odds, I should say. And again, I don't even know if it's like an ending or a separation. You and this person were just constantly like butting heads. Okay, you were at odds. That conflict, that at odds thing is coming to an end. Okay, so whatever this conflict is, whatever this fight, drama, whatever it is, it's coming to an end. And your person's coming right back in with all that fire, all that passion, all that excitement. And that makes you very, very happy, right? Because you're showing me the Fool here. It's like, yay, we wiped the slate clean. We're starting over. You know, we're friends. Everything's amazing. Or I love you, you love me. Everything's amazing. My only issue here, Sag, is this person that's coming in is showing up as the Knight of Wands. This is really, really inconsistent energy. So this person could be here one day, gone the next. I'm into you today, I'm not into you tomorrow. Hot, cold, you know? That's the only energy that I don't like. But I will say that whatever the conflict was, whatever the drama was, whatever the issue was, and it wasn't even something like serious, like infidelity or something. It was literally just you're showing me. It was like drama, it was conflict. Whatever it was, that's coming to an end, and you and this person are wiping the slate clean and starting over with like the best possible energies. So I love that that energy is being put to rest. Now let me take a look at the King of Pentacles. Because yes, earth signs are awesome, but sometimes they can be a little stubborn. Let's see. Oh, something flipped over. Four of Wands, I'll take it. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yeah. So here's the thing with your person. They're not the easiest energy to deal with. Your person is quite set in their ways in a certain aspect of their life. So, and you experience this. So it could be, and I'm just going to give you an example here. It could be that this person is just, they need a lot of space, right? Like you need a lot of communication. This person needs a lot of space. And when it comes to this person, they do feel a strong bond with you. They do feel a very, very strong connection with you. But when it comes to that one aspect in their life, they're not willing to budge. They're not willing to see your side of it, right? And you're showing me, I'm trying to figure out a way, and this is you. I'm trying to figure out a way as to how to get my needs met and still feel very connected to this person without also like, quote unquote, having them change their ways, because they won't. They're stubborn and they're literally set in stone. And you're showing me I haven't figured that out yet. I do believe we'll be able to find a way to like work with each other and make everything work and everything will be good. I'm just not there yet. I don't know what the answer to that is quite yet. But you know you're going to find the solution. Again, I don't feel like this person being difficult, shall we say, is a deal breaker for you. But I do feel like it definitely makes things a little bit harder for you, because they're kind of like, this is me, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And you're like, I want to take it, but like work with me a little bit. And they're like, nope, take it or leave it. Like, I want to be with you too, but take it or leave it. So that's a little bit of a difficult energy to deal with. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Oh, Sag, you guys always keep me on my toes. It's going to be with boundaries. I love that. Boundaries seem to be really, like, they work really well with people like this. Okay, last but not least, let's take a look at Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Show me Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of beautiful energy, lots of healing, lots of balance, both in the 3D and in the 5D coming in for you, Aries. Okay. It's just going to take a little longer than you expected. The process to get to the Temperance, the Six of Pentacles, to get to this place of balance, okay, it's coming. It is coming. It's just going to take, it's like a really, really, really slow process where you may feel like you're stuck in place and you're not making any progress and you're not moving towards this healing, balanced energy. You are. And it's between you and somebody else. Because again, you see there's two people on this card. So it's you and this person are going to get to this place of balance. It's just going to be a really, 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 really long time. Okay. So I'm not talking a week. I'm not talking a month. I'm talking multiple months, if not years. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance, these are both the slowest moving energies in the entire tarot deck. The slowest. And you have them side by side. Okay. Yes, I will mention any signs that I see coming through. So I do see Sag for now. Let's take a look. So some of you may be dealing with the Sag. Doesn't have to be, just the signs that I'm seeing. Let's take a look at the Temperance first. Yeah. So here's the thing. You've been waiting for a very, 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 very long time. You've been waiting for a long time for a reconciliation between you and somebody else. And you're showing me, I want a reconciliation, not just like to be friends. You want romance. You want love here. So if you're showing me like, I just want to be friends with this person, this reading is not for you. You want a romantic reconciliation. And you're showing me like, I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to completely start from scratch. Like, let's forget the past. I don't have a past. You don't have a past. Hi, we've just met. Everything's amazing. Everything's great. Only positive memories. All we have are positive memories. And you're showing me like, I know that this is what I want. I've been waiting for this for a very, very long time. This is what I'm desiring, because I know that once we get to this place, once we have this Ace of Cups, this brand new beginning in love, I'll feel emotionally fulfilled and balanced. My person will feel emotionally fulfilled and balanced, and everything will be great. The universe is stopping that though. The universe is stopping that, and it has been stopping that for a very, very long time. Okay, the universe is keeping the energies stuck. Now, this could be for many reasons. This is a general reading, so I'm not going to speculate, but I can see that the main energy that I'm getting is that this could not be aligned for you. You may want a reconciliation. You may want a new beginning with this person, and the universe is stopping that because it's like, this is not the path for you. It's not the path for you. Do not go down this path. And you're like, but I want to go down this path. The universe is like, no, I'm not going to let you go ahead and walk through a forest of thorns only to come out bloodied and battered at the end of it. Absolutely not. So that could be one energy. It could just be that it's not the right time and you have to wait longer. I don't know. Again, we can answer the why in a personal reading because it's going to be different for each of you. But I see your desire clearly. I see how long you've been waiting for this. And, excuse me, and the universe is like, not going to happen. Keeping it stuck. Literally, you're stuck in place. Your person's stuck in place. You guys are not, this reconciliation, not happening. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles. Emperor, Empress, and the Ten of Wands. This is you. This is your person. Here's the thing. You and this person, the way you view it, Aries, right? The way you view it, you're like, this is my other half. This is my divine match, right? I'm the Emperor. That's you in tarot. And my person is the Empress. And again, I don't assign gender to my cards. So not only do you view this person as your match emotionally, physically, intellectually, this person is your other half here in the 3D and in the 5D. And I do have to say, this is your perception because at the bottom of the deck, you're showing me the star. You want this so badly to be true. You're showing me like, I know that this person is my other half. I believe it. I feel it. I sense it. And I come up to you and I'm like, well, Aries, what if they're not? And you're like, impossible. They are. They are. I can see how badly you want this. I really can. Okay. But things have been dragging for so long. Like this difficult situation that you're in with your person, it's not just the past week. It's not just the past month. Like this has been dragging on for a while. And it's been hard and it's been difficult and it's been weighing on you. It's like literally at any given point when it comes to this person and this connection, you're walking around with 10 very, very heavy logs on your back. Like this weighs on you and it's difficult for you. And this whole situation has just been dragging on for so long. And that makes it even more difficult. And you're showing me like, you're literally showing me, I want this to be better. I want it to get better. I want this person to be my other half. I want this and that and the other, right? And again, I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm not saying they're not your other half. I'm not saying that they are. But I am saying I can see how badly you want this. What I don't see is your person's energy here. They're completely void of the situation. So I don't know if they just don't care or if they're just completely detached or what. But I see you like, I want this, this is it, let's make it happen. Da, da, da. I don't see them, which is letting me like, what are you? Are you carrying like 80% of this connection? Are you the one carrying 80% of this relationship? And if so, why? You know, maybe you have a reason, maybe you don't. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. So that is it for all 12 signs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you here on the next predicted energy reading.